Hello, my friends. Welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday, October 8th, 2024. This is Jennifer. Guys, welcome back to my sewing room. I'm coming to you with a few fun things this week. I've been kind of getting in the Halloween spirit a little bit, so I'm going to start with that. This is actually a shirt I think I made last year, the year before. This was I made this on my Cricut with glow-in-the-dark vinyl, and you can actually find that in my design space on Cricut. So just look for me as sewhookedjen if that's a place where you happen to be. On Friday, I released a free pattern set. It's actually a retired pattern set that I decided to re-release for free called Jack's Lanterns, and you guys can see that here. So it's 9 jack-o'-lantern faces to paper piece. They're 6-inch blocks, and my original intention was for you just to put them anywhere you might use a regular 6-inch block, and I made them 6 inches because it's really easy to blow up to 12 inches so that you could have, you know, a variety of sizes. Amber tested those back in the day for me, so all of these patterns have been tested, and I've made some of them myself as well, obviously. And I also included an idea that had been bouncing around for a while, which is this free pattern for a pumpkin that has a 6-inch block inside. I used a fussy cut piece of Halloween pattern for mine, but you can put Jack's Lanterns, you can put a 9-patch, anything that works in as a 6-inch block. Obviously be 6-inch finished, 6.5 with seam allowance. And then you have your block placement. It's super easy to paper piece. As you can see, I made this entire test block in about 20 minutes, and that includes picking out my fabric. So very easy to put together, and I could see this being a great way to use up smaller orphan blocks too. You can make a whole pumpkin patch of 9 patches or whatever. You can find Jack's Lanterns and my pumpkin border, which is a 10-inch block, in case I didn't say. You can find both of those on sewhooked.com for free. Links in the description. I've been doing a little bit of Halloween machine embroidery as well. I have a pretty fun collection that I've amassed over the years where I've bought things on sale, or friends have given me CDs that they didn't use or whatever, some things I found in thrift stores. And I've been playing with those. So I did do a couple of really fun little things, including a Halloween bat and a Halloween cat. And I already gave those away, so I'll be showing you pictures of those. I actually turned the bats into earrings, and despite the fact that they were a pretty good size, like 3 inches, a little over 3 inches, they don't weigh anything at all. So I made those into earrings and gave them to my oldest child. I also gave them the cat because it was super cute and I just made it for fun. I was actually just trying to get my creativity flowing again. I was feeling kind of stumped last week, and that really just sitting and doing anything really helped, and that really got me going again. Now I'm working on another OESD design, and it's from their pumpkin patch series, which is a little 3-dimensional pumpkin that's made out of fabric and thread, and I've made several pieces of it so far. I need 6 of these, so it'll be bats, and this is wash away, so that'll wash away, and then the bats will be lace, but they're on fabric, so just the bats will be lace. And when this is all done, I've only got 4 made so far, so it's 6 of these, and then these little pieces will actually go together. They're little hook and eyes basically. And so I still need 2 more pieces of this, and then there's a base, pieces to make a stem, a leaf, and like a little curly Q. So hopefully I'll have that to show you guys later this month. That kind of machine embroidery takes a little babysitting, so while that's been stitching out, I've been working on some other things. I did a lot of mending, I fixed some pajama pants, I did some other things like that. And then I was just, as I said, I've been trying to like kick start my sojo. I've really struggled the last few weeks, and I think I finally got it back again. So I went through my unfinished blocks and orphan blocks and pre-cuts, and I pulled out a big bag of 2.5-inch squares that I had already pieced into 12-inch blocks. So they were 6 across, 6 down, and I had 10 of those. So I turned them into this. So this is really, even though it's all 2.5-inch squares, I had made, as I said, 10 12-inch blocks. So I did a 9-patch, and then I took the final block, the leftover number 10 block, and I seam ripped it into rows of 2, and just made an extra row to go across the bottom, so it'd be a little longer. 2.5 inch strips from my stash that were already cut as borders. So I think that comes out to 44 by 48, something like that. So this just needs to be quilted, and then this is going to be a donation quilt. I'm sure you guys are well aware of all the flooding and all the post horribleness from hurricanes. Keepsake Quilting is collecting quilts from North Carolina specifically, so I'm gonna try to get at least one, maybe two done. They're collecting some other things too. You guys go look at just go to their social media, you'll find it. They're doing quilts, and they don't even have to be new or used. They're doing pillowcases and a number of other items. So if you find yourself in a position where you want to help, but maybe a monetary donation isn't something that you can do, or you just feel very compelled to make something to try to help, go for it, to do it. And because they're in North Carolina, you know that they're a reliable source to get those quilts to the people that need them. So that's going to be pretty much it for me. I want to thank my coffee supporters once again for just being amazing and helping support both Sew Hooked and Phantom and Stitches. The price of Phantom and Stitches has gone up a little bit, so you guys are currently covering all of that, which I genuinely appreciate. It's a labor of love for me, so I do work 4 to 8 hours a week on Phantom and Stitches, sometimes more depending on what's going on. It's a lot more when I'm working on an event, like we're having a quilt along or whatever. I like to keep it going because it brings so many people joy. So anyway, I just wanted to give an extra special shout out and thanks to my coffee supporters. All of the links to anything that I shared today that has a link will be in the description. So you guys have a wonderful week, have a crafty week. If you're Talk to Me Tuesday, I'd love to see your video. If you want to be a Talk to Me Tuesday, or just reach out and I'll show you how. You guys, I'll see you next week. Bye.